I'm Jo Shepherd-Ogston. I live in Mangotsfield. I'm a single mum with 3 children, 9, 5 and 3. I've always smoked in a separate room to the children. Didn't really agree with smoking within the house. Probably smoked about 10 cigarettes a day and smoked in the conservatory because in my mind that wasn't in the house and it was kind of safe to my family and protecting my family.
I'm Melanie Lawrence, I'm 28, I've got 4 children and married. Before I had the children, I used to smoke in the house. When I was in the bath, if I was just like relaxing, I'd have a fag in the bath, and then the first child come along and we kept it to the kitchen. When I heard about the campaign, when the leaflet come through and I sat down by myself and read it, that's when I sort of took it on the nose a bit more, thinking about, you know, the smoke around my children. That's when it hit home.
My name is Mark Garnett, I live in Shepton Mallet, and every now and again I drive lorries for an agency. I smoked anywhere, everywhere, in the lorry. If I was at work, smoked in here, around my friends. But for the Smoking Outside campaign, it is good. You read the booklet and it does tell you, you know, what is happening in your home. If you smoke and you finish your fag, you're still breathing in those toxins and everything else. You're not smoking it, but you're still breathing it in. It is surprising. You don't actually realise it.
I always thought I was quite well educated about being a mum, being protective over my children, about smoking, about the risks of smoking. When I found out about the toxins that come out of the cigarettes rather than go into me, I think that's what shocked me the most. When you smoke, you always think it's about the smoke. If the smoke goes out the back door or out of a window, it's safe. Actually, it's the toxins. It's these little particles that drop onto everything. And I think what horrified me the most was probably things like if my child's toy was in the conservatory with me, she would then come and pick that up, take that up to bed, and then I'm putting cyanide in her bed with her. And simple things that now I know and I can explain it to other people, it seems really, really simple.
Now, I think more about where I'm smoking to and who I'm smoking around, knowing what it's done to the house, my flat, me, everything. I chose I'm going to smoke outside.
It's not too much bother to go outside, you know what I mean? A few steps out your back door and just wander around with a cigarette instead of doing it in your own home.
I think previous campaigns have always been to get you to stop smoking. Not everyone wants to give up smoking. But the nice thing with this is the fact is it's how to do it safely, how to protect your family. You're not sort of trying to lecture people and saying give up, it's really bad for you. We all know that, we're all grown adults. But it's just quite nice to say, actually, I'm really educated about it now and actually I know what I'm doing.
My name's Lee Wright, I work for Avon Fire and Rescue Service. Supporting this campaign is really, really easy for us because their message is exactly the same as ours. We carry out a service called a home fire safety check when we go into people's homes, and we'll talk about fire safety in their own home. We take a very generic approach and then we'll just pick out items in there that are specific to the home and centre on those, such as maybe smoking. We'll also provide the protection they need in the form of the smoke detectors as well. We provide and fit the smoke alarms for free, and the advice that we give is free. We see a lot of fires in the southwest and in the Avon area, and a lot of those fires are caused by cigarettes, and they account for by far the most injuries and deaths that occur in fires. So it's very important for us to make sure people aren't smoking in their homes.
This is my living environment. I don't want to smoke in my living environment. Fine, yes, I want to smoke. I do it outside, and I expect everybody else to do the same.
It's a small step. It gets you on the road to, well, actually giving up. But it's just taking that first thing of get outside.
I'm proud of what I've done because it's a better impact on my kids for when they're older, their health, the whole house and well-being for everybody.
I know I smoke a lot less now. I know I will give up as well. As much as I say, yes, I'm a grown adult, I want to smoke, I like to smoke, actually I don't like it that much anymore. So it has changed my view of it altogether.